Alright, so where did the name Lazy Millennial come from? Something had really been bothering me, like really eating away at me for a long time, and it became a problem. And so the name Lazy Millennial, L-A-Z-I Millennial, was developed as a solution to that problem. So let me explain the problem. The problem was that I just could not reconcile constantly hearing millennials being referred to as lazy when the millennials that I know are successful and are hustlers in the best way possible. I feel like millennials get a bad rap because people misunderstand or don't take the time to understand our values and our priorities and how we see the world. Yes, we work hard, but we work hard so that we can play hard. And we believe that if we work hard, then we deserve to play hard. And that's not limited to just us. We believe that if anyone works hard, then they deserve to enjoy the fruits of that labor and enjoy their lives as well. The difference is that millennials don't hesitate to actually do that and to take advantage of that. And so some people call that entitlement because they think that we're too young or that we haven't earned it yet, that we should earn the right to play. And we don't necessarily see it that way. Our generation grew up during 9/11 and the Great Recession, and we saw the adults in our lives not only lose their lives, but also lose their livelihoods. They lost their retirement savings, they lost their homes, their cars, all these material possessions that they busted their butts for 40 plus hours a week, and some of them had nothing to show for it at the end of the day. Those events really shaped and defined how millennials see the world. We want to live life on our own terms, not necessarily from within the confines of a cubicle or pushing someone else's agenda. We want to explore, we want to travel, we want to be adventurous, we want to create in whatever form that may be. And we don't think that we should be restricted or limited by the expectations that other people try to put on us. There's a quote that I absolutely love, and it goes, "Your opinion of me doesn't define who I am." So Lazy Millennial, L-A-Z-I Millennial, despite the tongue-in-cheek name, is actually a celebration of millennials, and it's a rebranding of the term lazy millennial that we hear so frequently used to describe people in my generation. The Lazy Millennial Movement represents our pride in our generation and in our contributions to society, despite what other people may think of us. So what is the Lazy Millennial Movement? My peers are entrepreneurs, small business owners, healthcare providers, politicians, artists, travelers, parents, thrill seekers, and many of them are many of these things all at the same time. So the Lazy Millennial Movement is for multi-passionate millennials who want to be more productive so that they can have more time for creativity in their lives. And they may or may not want to profit from that creativity. I know so many millennials who these days are really trying to tap into their creative energies. And I know a lot who want to, but they don't know how, or they think they're not creative enough, or they have a lot of other responsibilities. They may have children or pets or exhausting jobs to where they don't feel like they are able to be creative. So whether you want to make money from these creative endeavors or whether you just want to take on passion projects that are for yourself or for your close friends or family, the Lazy Millennial Movement is here to help you move towards achieving those goals. The Lazy Millennial Movement brings you closer with other millennials for shared inspiration and learning. It's a place where we can connect with each other, uplift each other, encourage each other, share what we've learned. our mistakes and our successes so that we can all turn our creative efforts into something concrete. So the Lazy Millennial Movement YouTube channel and website will both be launching in February 2018. With the new year coming up very soon, I know that a lot of you all are itching and ready to get started on your goals today. So while we're working on things in the background, I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek of some of the resources that the Lazy Millennial Movement will be offering. So if you click this button down below, you'll be taken to a very quick 3-minute survey to kind of gauge your interest and what you'd like to see from the Lazy Millennial Movement. And at the end of that survey, if you provide me with your email address, you will get a template for a to-do list that I guarantee you is 10 times more productive than the to-do list that you're currently using that you probably never finish. Also, in the meantime, be sure to follow the Lazy Millennial Movement on Pinterest and on Instagram, and I'll link both of those platforms below. You'll be seeing a lot more of me, Megan Nicole, and I look forward to seeing a lot more of you too.